and welcome to a SmurP video, and today we are looking at Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Autobot Bumblebee. Now this was released probably several months ago, and these came out about the same sort of time with Earthrise and I think just after the War for Cybertron Siege figures. So they kind of threw me. I'm not sure if there was a War for Cybertron Bumblebee or not. But it just throws me that it just wasn't in the same line as Earthrise. Sorry, there on the back is the picture. Beautiful artwork. So this artwork is red and white. It's got Netflix original series, and it's a pretty awesome series. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy it very, very much. I'm not sure why I'm opening it on camera. I never do that. I'm going to go open it and then get Bumblebee out. Now, as a kid, like most kids my age, I'm heading towards my 40s now. And I was big into G1 Transformers. And one of those G1 Transformers that I had was that G1 Bumblebee. And this gives me a real good feel for that original toy. I know I do not have that toy to compare it about, but it's obviously this is a bit bigger, but it's just got the just the simple complexities of a Bumblebee figure. You know, it's got a oops, just move that away. It's got this beautiful get it focus, come on. It's got this beautiful little head sculpt. It's not coming up very well, which is really nice, and it feels proper Bumblebee thing, and like the focus, it's also got a real good masterpiece feel. So that masterpiece, the first masterpiece that came out for Bumblebee, which I had, I was quite happy with that. I've never bought the second one. Nor do I tend to, because I moved away from masterpieces. It certainly has that kind of feel for it in terms of the way it looks and the way it feels. So it's really nice. I'm quite chuffed with this figure already, and certainly something. Now, I mean, I would have liked the Autobot sign there. However, this is Netflix version, so obviously it doesn't have the sign there because Bumblebee in that Netflix series hadn't aligned himself. I can't remember if he aligned himself by the end of it or whether he was just thrown into it at that point. So very cool. So from what I gather, this is just a retool of Cliffjumper. Obviously, some real differences in terms of the art mode. You know, they've not skimped on that. We can see that he's going to be a Volkswagen. I think it's Volkswagen. I don't know. I'm not very good with cars, to be fair. He comes with this beautiful card. Just raise that up a little bit. And make sure that doesn't drop. It's got this lovely little Bumblebee picture there, which is very nice if you want that in your background. He also comes with this. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to pick it up. Come on, this card, which is Teletram, and I think you get lots of pieces with each figure you buy, and you put it together to make a Teletram background, which I think is kind of neat. I feel it's kind of neat. Now, my biggest gripe of this figure at all is the fact that we literally get the same weapon as Cliffjumper. So literally he's got the same overall cannon and same little guns, which is very disappointing. Now don't get me wrong, it looks cool with the blaster, but I would have liked them to give a little bit of thought to Bumblebee fans with that. You've given us a great Transformer, give us a great gun. Now there was that that specialist pack, which I was gonna buy it. I freaking didn't buy it because I thought, hey, I might buy that. I might get in some Transformers at some point, because I was really tempted by Transformers then, and I thought no, I'm not doing that because there were so many Transformers. I thought I'd end up spending a fortune. Well, hey, guess what? 6 months down the line, that's what you've done. So, bit disappointed with that he's got this and not a gun that looks more suitable to him, being the little bot he is and being very cool. I think that's disappointing. But hey, it is what it is. Figure was 20 quid. I cannot gripe too much about a 20 quid figure. Now, I'm just going to bring in Cliff Jumper. So here they are together. And you can see the differences of the feet. It's the same mechanism in feet. The shield, sorry I haven't taken the shield. You can tell the shield is different as well. Let me just take that off. Sorry, terrible reviewer. What are you doing? I'm going to rename myself the Terrible Reviewer. So, they do look cool together. And obviously different head sculpt. Cliff Jumper's head is like that. And the chest is a lot flatter there than on this one. So, there are the difference. The gun is the same though. And I guess in alt mode, there's probably lots of different ways that the gun will peg into his body. So I'm going to go transform him off screen so I don't embarrass myself on screen, because we know that I'm slow and dumpy and I'll probably fluff it up. So I'll be right back. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to show you what is different between Cliff Jumper and Bumblebee. Is the weapon setup is quite cool, but seems sort of bizarre. It kind of sits in there because there's no hole on there like with Cliff Jumper, and it's just it's quite cool and nifty, I guess. For me, I just find it a little bit bizarre. You know, I'm sure that's what happens when Bumblebee is on the prowl, but no pun intended there. Okay, so here is Bumblebee in his Bumblebee mode, and it reminds me of that Masterpiece Bumblebee in terms of how it looks a little bit longer than we would have liked, where in the G1 it's a little bit more condensed, which I think the new MP has solved, even if he looks like a tiny little skinny whatever. It's very cool, very nice. Not saying it clips together perfectly. You probably can't say it. May be just how I've not got it completely there, but it's okay. It's Bumblebee, and it's exactly what as fans we deserve. And I'll just bring in the Cliff Jumper one just so you can see that even though it's the same mold, it's kind of amazing how different they are from each other. Really gotta give Hasbro kudos. They've actually done a really good job in terms of defining these. 10 years ago, I'm sure they would have just copied them and just said, hey, exactly same figure, but they did that quite a lot with Combiner Wars as well. So it's nice to see Hasbro putting that little bit of effort into ensuring that each bot has its own uniqueness, has the correct art mode, should we say, because that's what we as fans deserve, and we deserve good quality figures. We're willing to pay for good quality figures, and Hasbro, you know, must be happy with their sale figures. So, once again, we got this. It's a very cool Transformer. I'm just going to bring in Megatron just so that you can kind of get a feel for the size between the Deluxe and... Oops, that is terrible. And the Voyager? Yeah, Voyager. I've not got enough Deluxe to put him against. I have got Run Amok, but I've got to transform him, and well, I can't be bothered. I've had a long day. So here he is next to a Voyager, and the other Dulux. He's considered a Dulux, but the other Dulux is probably about here, I'd say. So there's that. So he's a really nice bud. I'm really impressed with him. Like I was with Cliffjumper, even though I thought to myself at the time, really, is that what they're classing as Dulux these days? 17 quid's worth, but I got him for 13 quid. But once I had Cliffjumper and I saw Bumblebee, I knew it made sense for me to grab him, because he's going to be hard to get, because Bumblebee's like the star of this show. That's how I see it. It's been like that for a while. Bumblebee's really ended up being center pace off every animated series, every film. Not sure what that's about. So I'm happy with him. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, please. I'm almost at 900. Please be that 900 person. I'd owe you one. Not sure how, but I'd owe you one. And follow me on Facebook. My page is SmurfP. I am on Twitter at SmurfP. I have no idea what I'm doing there. I'm also on Instagram, Cyclops Smurd. And the most important thing, embrace the geekiness and take care. Goodbye.